Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching videos on professional management training, which will be brought to you by Kanke General Management Consultancy Service. This will be given in three languages: English, Amharic, Afan Oromo. Today, our topic of training will be change management and Eagle Life. This video has been prepared and delivered to you by Gurmani Gusia Urisa, Lecturer, Department of Management, Haramaya University. So let's go ahead with the topic under discussion, as we said, change management and Eagle's life. How Eagle life or Eagle history has been related with change management. So we will see it. The content or the outline of the course or the delivery training will be concept of change management, why change management, pillar of change management theories, barriers to change management, strategies for effective change management models. The first one is, what is change management? What is change? So here, change is, as you can see on the picture, status quo is here. The existing situation is here. So from existing situation, how are you going to reach in the near or in the future state or in the new state? The new state will be where you aspire to be. Your current situation is there. You aspire to be somewhere. You wish to be somewhere. That is the place is said to be the new state after change. Concept of change management. Change management is alteration of, it could be organizational strategy or organizational culture or environments due to the result of environmental forces, a structure of organization, technology, and people. According to Kurt Lewin, he said that there are two forces that give rise while change arises. The first one is change catalysts. Second one is change blockers. What does change catalysts? Change catalysts are facilitators for change, forces that enhance success of change management, while blockers are forces that block or forces that hinder the occurrence or the happening of change. Hence, change could be individual by individual. Any person might have change in his life, so he might have vision so as to achieve his vision or to achieve professional growth or any career growth. They need to go through the change process. She should go just through the change process. Hence, there are reasons for change. Why change occurs? Due to two forces. The first force is from internal forces. The second is external forces. Internal forces are forces that occur within the organization. This could be from management, the top management, the middle level management, the operational level management, or it could be the human resources. The impact of the human resource, behavior of human resource, the skill and knowledge of human resource. Finance could be another factor that can affect internally the occurrence of change. Marketing, the product preference, the demand of customers, taste of customers, or it could be pricing. Other product aspects could have impact on change in the organization. While external forces could be the peaceful environment, the political environment of a given nation or a given community, the economic aspect or the living standard, socio-cultural aspect of a given society or a nation, technological aspect. It could be from the organizational point of view. It could be from the company point of view. Competitors could be another external forces. The extent to which the given market is stiff in terms of competition, the toughness of competition, customers' preference, what customer demands, what customer needs. We have to update ourselves towards the demand of the customer, preference of the customer, suppliers, it could be raw material suppliers or other material suppliers. Hence, let's directly link how history of eagle or life or biography of eagle will be related with change management. Eagle can live up to 17 years, but to reach this age, the eagle must make a hard decision. So in its 14 year, it is long and flexible talon can no longer grab prey which serve as a food. The talon will be, its talons will be ground so that it could not handle or grab its prey. Its long, sharp beak become bent. The feather become old and thick and heavy, so that this old and thick, heavy feather will be stick to the chest of the eagle. So for the eagle, it's very difficult to be flexibly hunt its prey. Then, due to this problem, eagle have two alternative of decision. The first one is either to die or to go through painful change process. So the eagle will just make a decision. Then if the eagle has just decided to live more years, it needs to go to the top of the mountain and sit on its nest. After that, the first step that the eagle will do is just knocking its beak against the rock until it plucks it out. So the beak will be broken, the bent beak will be broken, and the new will grow. Then the talons, it need to pluck out its talons, because the talons has already become longer and can't grab the prey. Then what is left is the thick and old feather need to be removed. That is, plucking its old age feathers is another decision. After making all these change processes, these processes are very much painful and it costs. During this particular period of time, eagle, it is very difficult for the eagle to hunt its prey. So it will eat the dead animals during this time. But eagle in another time, it doesn't eat even the already dead. But the eagle kill by itself and eat those prey. But this time is very tough for the eagle, painful change process, which will take up to 117 days according to different scientific evidences. After this, eagle take its famous flight, rebirths, and lives for more 13 years. So it will be start with the strings with rebirths. Previously we said that 14 years. Now the eagle has just added 13 more years. Lesson from the story. What do you learn from this story? Here we learn that change is inevitable. So for the sake of survival or for the sake of living, there is a need for change. For either it could be individual, personally, or organizational wise, or any entity. Any change is for the sake of survival. So while doing change, we need to get rid of all unpleasant memories, negative habits, negative outlooks, and the likes. The other thing that we learn from this story is change involves painful processes. Change costs us. It costs us. We have to cost in terms of resource, in terms of time, in terms of various aspects, in terms of even energy. We have to cost. So unless we cost, we will not get our bright future. We will not achieve our better destiny. Here, the unnecessary beliefs need to be get rid of. Unnecessary outlook that binds you not to move forward need to be avoided so as to achieve your destination, so as to achieve your destiny, or so as to achieve your aspirations. Organization should have vision and long-sighted. Organization need to see their vision from the distance, so that like that of eagle, so they can easily go ahead towards their end or move towards their destination. As far as although as far as there are benefits that we are going to generate. There are benefits, it could be for the employees, for the organizational objectives. We need to just coast for a time, because change involves painful processes. For the current, we might face painful processes, then the future will be bright. Design strategy towards your vision. Strategy is an important thing towards achieving your end. There are 3 pillars in change management. The first one is organizational structure. This organizational structure could be the authority, how authority will be delegated, how authority will be flows between the top management to operational level management. Coordination, how the task will be coordinated. The second one is environmental forces. This could be technology. From technology, ICT could just bring facilitation in terms of bringing change in the organization, especially it could be business organization, government organization, or non-governmental organization. Work processes are sometimes they might be value adding, sometimes they might not be value adding, so that those non-value adding processes will causes customer dissatisfaction. We need to get rid of those non-value adding processes. The third one is the people. The people could be the skilled manpower, the skill of the human power, the knowledge that the human power have toward this organizational goal achievement, the human preferences, the HR preference, how the people will be update themselves, and the company or the organization needs to go with the knowledge and skill of the people. The fourth one is change management theories. There are different, according to different scholars, different theories are there. Of course, for our sake, we have only selected 2 theories. The first theory is Lewin change theory. Lewin change theory, there are 3 phases: unfreezing, change, and freezing. Unfreezing is melting the entity or organizational entity, or melting the already existing situation, the status quo. So after melting or dissolving the existing status quo, we'll go through the painful change process, or will cost for the change. Then freezing could be needed. As you can see from this ice cream, the first ice cream is prism-like shape. In order to get the like that of the conical shape, we have to melt this prism-like ice cream. That is unfreezing. So it will turn it into liquid. So this liquid need to be poured out into a container which have the shape of cone. So we'll put in the fridge. Finally, we'll get the ice cream which is conical. This is the Lewin's theory. The second theory is team life cycle theory. Team life cycle theory is especially associated with how the group will be formed, how the team will be formed in the organization, because the change will be brought by the team. Organizational employees or organizational workforce might be considered as a team. So the first stage is forming stage will be the team will not, in this stage, team will not consider themselves as member of the group. Rather, they consider as individual. Even less communication between this individual and individual haven't been identified common goals. In the second stage, storming, members start seeing themselves as a team, as a member of the team. So communication is there between the members of the team. So internal conflicts of idea is there, idea friction is there, misunderstanding on the role distribution will be occurs between them will be occurs. So finally, they at the storming stage, they identify their goal or cause their common goal. In the third stage, norming is there. They set rules and regulation towards their vision achievement, towards their end achievement, towards their destination. Members build relationship. They do have create relationship between members. team members become dependent on each other. One is depending upon the other. They support each other. The last stage after norming is performing. This team is one unit, almost cohesive unit, almost collated unit. The unit or the members have been collated, or they are the same. They are working toward this one vision. They are working toward this one organizational objectives. Task and role distribution will be clear. Everybody knows for what they are responsible. Their responsibility. They know their responsibility. They know their accountability. Communication works all across the department. Yes, there is clear communication between the departments. Barriers of change management. The first one is lack of clarity. Lack of clarity could be one cause for hindrance for change management. So as far as it is barriers for change management, ineffective change management communication. So if communication is not effective, then again this would have been problem. Strategic shortcomings. If strategy is not clear, strategy of change process will not be clear, so the resistance might be happen. Change resistance culture. Change resistance. This is the nature of human beings. Human beings resist new things unless we know benefits and costs of a given new situation. We may resist it. So this need to be cleared by the concerned body, concerned stakeholders who are going to deliver or implement the change management. There should be some training that will be delivered for employees in the organization. So we have to, the employees of the organization need to be aware about the benefit of the change management, how it benefits the employees, how it benefits organizational overall aspect, and consequently benefit the employees. Lack of organizational buy-in. Here mostly change management will be top-down. It starts. So the need of the top management will ignite for adoption of change management. Then it will pass to the operational level where employees are going to implement it. But it should be, at the very beginning, there should be some trainings, skill building up, capacity building up should be there. Employees, every member of the organization needs to know about the change. What's the benefit of change? Organizational benefit, and then consequently benefit for every employee, so that there could be a creation of sense of responsibility. Employees have such things, so finally they contribute towards change management. Change fatigue, simply repetition of change, some jargons of change management jargons. So people might hate even the change process if such fatigue is there, if such repetition is there. So people will be tiresome of such repetition unless they know in detail about the benefit of the change. Lack of governance, properly guiding or properly administering the change management from top level up to the operational level of management. Strategies of change management. This could be divided into three major categories. The first one is creating the climate for change, conducive climate for change. There should be conducive climate for change. After creating conducive climate for change, which in turn have three divisions, engaging and enabling the organization. Creating climate for change could be in terms of facilities, in terms of resources, the necessary resources, in terms of skills and knowledge of employees through capacity building or delivering training. So in such a way that the conducive climate for change will be created. Then the second step will be engaging and enabling the organization. Engaging, every employee needs to engage in the change process, especially those who are going to implement the change should be engaged in the change process. Then after that, implementing and sustaining for change. We may take example. For example, you might mobilize farmers towards planting a tree. It is very easy to mobilize farmers to plant a tree. But the main thing is to sustaining that. So it means that making and preserving the tree and growing and delivering the advantage that is going to deliver in terms of weather change, positive weather change, or conserving soil and the like. Hence, what you need to create is farmers need to be engaged, or they need to be part of it. They need to know what's the benefit of this seedling, the benefit of planting a tree for farmers, for the nation as a whole, for specific individual farmers, how it is they are going to get benefit from that. If they know their personal benefit as well as communal benefit, then sense of ownership will be created. So if we do in a such way, we make engagement of the employees, sense of ownership will be created, then we can easily implement and sustain that. The major fundamental factor in change management that hinder, either it could be hinder or it could promote, is attitude. Attitude is a fundamental thing. It's a fundamental thing. From the picture, you can see that this person has been binded by a rope. Its hand has been binded as well as its leg, so it can't move even one step, because it says that our attitude is like this. Once we are just tied by our attitude, if our attitude is rigid, is not flexible, is not determined towards change, then we will not move, will be static, will not move forward. Hence, attitude is the fundamental thing for change. Change will start from our mind. The change management models. Change management from the very beginning, you may remember from the picture, the status quo is there. Status quo, in order to reach from the status quo to the new status quo, you need to go through painful process of change. This painful process could be resistance, could be chaos or mess of different organizational activities. Transforming of idea, integration of idea could be there. Then finally you will reach to the new status quo. You will reach to the new status quo. According to George Bernard Shaw, he said that those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. First is mind change. That I can change, I can do it. So say no to no. We have to say no to no. Yes. We have to believe in, I can do it. I can change it. I can bring something new. Do not fear of failure. There could be painful process, as we said, that painful process of change process is there. We should tolerate such things. We should resist such things and then go ahead towards our destiny, towards our end point. Do not deny opinion of others. We have to listen. We should give our ears to others, what others say. But you should not use all those ideas. Rather, you need to screen out from those ideas which one is essential for my vision achievement. You need to identify that. Finally, in the organization, common purpose, common goal should be there. If common goal is there, it is very easy to achieve the end. It is very easy to achieve your vision. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. For the future to receive notification, please, I kindly request to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you very much.